Hello and welcome to Open. I'm Rhina Valentin, your host, Café con Leche, for the next hour. Always inviting you to get social with us online. That's right. Tweet us and follow us on Instagram at BronxNet TV with 2 T's, and like us on Facebook at Open BronxNet Television. And of course, don't forget, while you're there, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, FB, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Insta Stories at Rhina Valentin. All right, so on Sunday, March 5th, the Riverdale Y will honor activist and founder Gerald Goldsmith at their 5th annual Broadway Gala. And the evening will include special performances by Broadway stars and members of the popular jazz at Riverdale Y. And here now to share more about the evening, we welcome the Managing Director of the Performing Arts at the Riverdale, Sean Rensfro, and the Director of Performing Arts at the Riverdale Y, Laurie Walton. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for being here with us this morning. And I pronounced everybody's name correct, right?
It's actually Renfro.
Renfro?
Yeah.
I thought I
You added a little
I like the Latin
sass to it.
fire to it.
Oh.
Renfro.
Renfro.
Yeah,
right?
there you go.
Bueno, soy Latina. I can't help that part. Sounds a little Italian, is it?
It's actually Irish.
Irish,
Scottish.
how
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Lesson.
Yeah.
All right, every day is a lesson. And
Yeah.
let's talk a little bit about the lessons Riverdale Y is offering, especially in the performing arts department.
Well, this gala is really important, a very important event for us. It's evolved over the last 5 years, and we are really fortunate to get anywhere from 10 to 15 Broadway performers who come for this one night only event, and we have an onstage orchestra of 20 musicians who are also Broadway musicians, and they're incredibly professional, and we come together really quickly, fast and furious, and we do actually a whole book musical. We hold the scripts in our hand. It's similar to the Encore series that's in the city, and it's just really a beautiful evening. They have dinner now and they do an auction. We then pay tribute to someone who you mentioned this year. It's Gerald Goldsmith, which is really wonderful because he's a very deserving board member who's been there for 40 years. And so we're really happy to pay tribute to him. We do that, and then we do a full-out musical on the stage, and it's pretty exciting. This year it's called City of Angels. And as we were talking,
right? It's
yeah,
a noir,
it's a
right?
sexy
It
film.
sounded
Yeah.
sexy. I was reading. I was like, ooh,
It
take me
is.
back to the 40s.
Yeah, it's great.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a wonderful event, like Lori said. It's like not only do you get a show, but you get dinner, and the auction items are so fun this year. A lot of them are prints of like Prince and the Beatles and Star Wars, and then we also have a raffle at the same time. So we feed you, we get you nice and a little buzzed, like an open bar, and then you get to come see a full-on musical. So
By Broadway professionals.
That's right.
And
That's-
I really want to go back to that discussion
Sure.
of how you said you kind of come together in a short period of time
Oh,
and then
it's-
mount
yeah.
this whole production. So
Yeah.
how does that process work?
it's chaotic, but it's so fun.
I don't think I know of any production
That isn't chaotic.
Yeah.
Because the Broadway actors are donating their time, we can't have like a full 2-on-week rehearsal. So we're having a rehearsal today, tomorrow, and the day of, and then we go.
Nice.
And that's it.
But you got Broadway professionals.
Exactly.
so-
They
And
yeah.
we meet with them in the city. Each of them comes to a studio once and goes over their music with the musical director. And then, like today, they're coming this afternoon. We rehearse this afternoon. We take a dinner break. We rehearse with the orchestra, and then we repeat the same thing tomorrow. And we do it. And yes, they're very professional, so it's great. And they're wonderfully generous of their time and their talent. So it's
And not to put you on the spot, but do you happen to know all the names of these performers that you've cast?
I do.
Nice, Lori, nice. She's the
So
director.
the thing is, you may not know their names, but you would know their work. They
Okay.
represent tons of Broadway shows. Aaron Ramey, actually I'll talk about one because I adore him. His name is Ken Jennings, and he was in the original Sweeney Todd. He was Tobias, the little boy in the original Sweeney Todd, and he's been there a couple times. Actually, the really great thing is of the 19 musicians we have this year, 14 are returning, which means they really see the value in something like this. Same with the actors. We have Jim Stanek, who was recently in Fun Home on Broadway, and he did the gala with us 2 years ago, and let's see, Aaron Ramey. No, I'm going to forget all. I said I do, and then I'm going to forget all
Well,
their
because
names.
she was like, well, I want to talk about this, and
Yeah.
it's okay, you know.
But the point is, and really what we realized was people don't necessarily know their names, but they certainly know the body of work, and that's great.
And they also know the value of what you guys are providing, which
That's
brings
right.
me to the next question
Yeah.
about performing arts and how the Riverdale Y makes it accessible, fairly reasonable in comparison to what you and I invested in our
that's
acting
right.
training.
We have 3 companies that we work with. One is our junior company, which is 7 to 11-year-olds, the little ones, and then our teen company, which is sort of where our heart, like we really put a lot of our focus into, not negating the others, and then our adult company, our rep company. So that's our job, is to bring the arts to these young children and teach them, you know. But not only about the arts, but also sort of how to be a person. I know that sounds really silly, but
No,
I think that
of
through
course
the
not.
theater arts, you learn how to speak clearly. You learn how to make eye contact. You know, there's all these little things that you pick up along the way that help you in life.
I learned. I started the program, and I learned I started it thinking I would be nurturing Broadway performers. That was my intention. I learned very early on that it was really about helping to mold the kids and help them become self-confident, boost their self-esteem. They make lifelong friendships. It became something I did not expect it to be. And then we learned what that importance was. And so we're really proud of that. 17 years it's been going now. So.
And congratulations on that. And I hear you and I feel you. And there's nothing silly about what you said, right? Because the field itself is the study of human behavior.
That's right. Yeah.
So it's really refreshing to exercise it in an artistic form and mimic it in a sense.
That's right.
And then take it and get to choose what you're going to apply into your real life. So I just dissected that for you. Sean, you and I hit it off. I was like, yeah, I'm feeling you, Sean. But the beauty is that you guys are having a gala, and these galas actually provide the services. They assist in being able to provide these services to the community.
And it gives the kids a chance to see what they could possibly become if they decide to pursue the performing arts. And the flip side is the Broadway performers every year write me a beautiful letter individually saying, oh my gosh, it reminded me of why I did this, why I started as a child, what community theater was like. So it's a win-win. It's a beautiful evening for us.
Beautiful. So is it open to the public? Yes. And where would they obtain tickets?
If you just go to riverdaley.org/gala, all the information is there. For ticket prices, and even if you can't attend the event but you want to support the arts, there's all sorts of different sponsorship levels and things like that. Or if you just want to spread the word, you know, riverdaley.org/gala.
And so, Laurie, before we go, are there any programs coming up that people can also inquire about?
Well, our performing arts programs are ongoing. We have year-long. The very next thing is our teen program is doing Into the Woods. Our adult program is doing the new musical Disaster. That was a big hit this year. And then we have our summer camp where we don't know what show we're doing yet.
But and our juniors are doing Little Mermaid.
Oh, shoot, our junior rising stars, Little Mermaid.
Junior.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are in production all
the time.
Yes, all the time.
Yeah, all the
it
time.
rolls and rolls and rolls and rolls.
That's why we both are like,
yeah.
That's why her hair is like that. She's like, I'm just going to do that fabulous messy look to represent exactly how it rolls.
That's right. Yeah.
And it's fashionable too. You look fabulous.
I can't do anything else, so it's what it is.
Thank you both for being here, and
Thank
thank you
you.
for the services
Thank
that
you
you
so
are
much.
offering our community.
Thank you for having us.
Once again, for more information on the Broadway Gala, visit riverdaley.org/gala. We do have to take a quick break, but we'll be back with more Open after this.